What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another edition of Let It Rip Sports Show. I'm your host, Eldridge Bell II, and today's video is going to be a preview of the Green Bay Packers versus the Arizona Cardinals division matchup in the NFC later today. Now, most people are thinking, it's going to be a blowout for the Arizona Cardinals, and I don't think it's going to be that big of a blowout because, like I always say, it's hard to actually beat teams multiple times in the NFL. So I think this game is going to be a lot closer than what most people are thinking. First things first, let's talk about the offense for the Arizona Cardinals. It's been basically a machine for most of the year. Carson Palmer's been playing at an MVP-like level, and he has to continue doing what he's doing. Be accurate on your deep throws. Manipulate the defense with your pump fakes. And as long as the offensive line can protect Carson Palmer, he will be fine. He will be fine against this Packers defense because one thing the Packers have been known for in terms of their defense has been giving up the big play. So I think that's a huge advantage for Carson Palmer. If he can get protection, he'll have a good day. Also, I believe David Johnson has to be explosive, and he was very explosive last time the Arizona Cardinals played against the Green Bay Packers. But my one thing against David Johnson is he has to control the ball. He cannot put the ball on the turf because, as we all saw with Jeremy Hill in the Bengals game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, fumbles can lose you the game. So keep control of the ball, David Johnson. Continue to be explosive, but ball security is your number one job. Ball security. Now, the receivers, I feel, have a huge advantage going against the Green Bay Packers secondary because Sam Shields, we don't know if he's going to play. He still has concussion-like symptoms, and he's questionable for the game. So that's a huge blow if he can't go. And you have Larry Fitzgerald, who's found himself like a renaissance year, playing on the inside, getting used to playing in a slot. So he's having a great year. Michael Floyd, who I thought he might just be a bust going into this year, he's actually come along strong, coming back from that broken hand injury in the earlier part of the year. He's come along strong, having a lot of big plays. John Brown, he's blazing fast. He can take the top off of defense, which you always want in your receiving core. And J.J. Nelson, he's a guy who at times has been like he has world track speed, and if he can get open to it and blow the top off that defense, that's also an advantage in the Carson Palmer's arsenal. So I feel that Arizona Cardinals have a huge advantage going against the Packers defense. Now, let's talk about what Aaron Rodgers has to do because he has to play lights out, to be honest with you. The offensive line for the Green Bay Packers has been kind of so-so. And one thing going against Arizona Cardinals is they throw exotic coverages at you and they throw a lot of exotic blitzes at you. So Aaron Rodgers is going to have to be on a head on a swivel, and he's going to have to be dialed in terms of being on the same page with his receivers and the offensive line. He can't have mistakes. He can't have turnovers. He has to play steady/brilliant against this Arizona Cardinals defense. Eddie Lacy, James Starks, they have to be productive. You do not want Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball consistently against this Arizona Cardinals defense because they have been known to give quarterbacks fits, and they make you pay for your misjudgment and getting defensive touchdowns, interceptions. So you want to keep it balanced against this Arizona Cardinal defense. James Starks, got to get timely yards. Eddie Lacy, you have to channel your inner beast mode. You can't go down with one tackle. You have to punish these linebackers and you have to punish these DBs. So therefore, in the third and fourth quarter, they're worn down and you can get those easy yards. Wide receivers, James Jones, he's had a comeback year. Everyone thought he was done leaving the Raiders, but he has been a touchdown machine. You continue to be a touchdown machine. Continue to be explosive in the red zone. Randall Cobb, I like the way they used him against the Washington Redskins. Versatile, inside, outside. They used him at running back at certain points of the game. Continue to use him. Make the Arizona Cardinals think about how they're going to line up. Because one famous saying in sports, if you start thinking, you start stinking. So that's one wrinkle they can implement into this game. Also, I don't know the health of Devontae Adams, but if he can go and be the playmaker that he was against the Redskins, that's also huge. Now, for the Green Bay Packers defense, how do they attack Carson Palmer and this elite offense? You got to blitz. I'm sorry, because the pass rush for the Green Bay Packers hasn't been explosive, hasn't been elite, it hasn't even been that good from time to time. So you want to blitz. You want to send Clay Matthews after Carson Palmer because he's not that much of an elusive quarterback and he's not mobile at all. So you have to make him run around. And if you can get him running around, get him outside the pocket, he is not remotely close to the quarterback that he is when he has time. So you want to blitz him a lot. Blitz him a lot, abuse the line, make Carson Palmer make errant throws, and he's been known throughout his career, even though he's had a great couple of years actually. If you rush him a lot, he will make errant throws, and you can capitalize on interceptions. So that's what I would do if I was the Green Bay Packers. Blitz, blitz, blitz. Now, for the Arizona Cardinals, what do you do against Aaron Rodgers, a guy who's a reigning MVP and a guy who is mobile? You got to get there with the front with your front play zone and allow the Packers receivers to beat you. Because I don't think if you blitz too much against Aaron Rodgers, he can hurt you with his legs, similar to what Russell Wilson does to teams that blitz him a lot. So you don't want to blitz him a lot. You want to have timely blitzes. That would be my game plan going against Aaron Rodgers, the reigning MVP. Now, time for predictions. Who do I think will win this game? I think it's going to be a close game, but at the same time, I just feel that too much is in favor of the Arizona Cardinals. Their offense is explosive. They got an explosive running game at time. Their defense is top-notch. Too many factors going against Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. So I'm going to say the Arizona Cardinals will win by 10 to 14 points. That's my prediction. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think the Packers are going to win this game? Or do you think the Arizona Cardinals will win this game by much more? Leave comments. And don't forget to give suggestions because I'm happy to talk about anything you guys would like to talk about. So thanks again for watching. And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Let It Rip Sports Show.